Did you see the game last night?
Yes, I did see the game last night, and well, I was a little bit more agitated than usual watching the Bears of late.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't understand what's going on there. You know what? They ought to sue that offensive line for attempted murder. They're going to get that quarterback of ours killed. I think he's our guy, Justin, and I think they got to do a better job of getting him some surrounding help. Because, like I say, they're going to kill that kid.
So when you watch them and you watched last night, the throws that Fields made towards the end of the game, that's it, right? I mean, you know for sure he's your guy, or you figured that was the case before this.
No, I just saw his maturity over the past 3 or 4 games. Been watching him, he can make the throws. I'm certain about that. It's just they ought to have. Well, I would say that. A little bit better play calling and just help the kid out as best you can with play selections and so forth. It's just he's doing a great job with not much help up front.
So what play calls you want to see if you want to get in the X's
I
a little bit?
him doing some rollout and stuff, doing some Patrick Mahomes business. After all, Nagy came from Andy Reid's school. Mm-hmm. Why is it a dive up the middle for 2 yards with Montgomery, then another dive for 2 more yards? Now you lead the kid 3rd and 6 or 3rd and 7 plus. Everybody knows in the stadium that you're going to throw it. Okay, so devise some way, a unique way of getting him in movement, rolling out or what have you, for the best chance of completing a pass. Because drop back pass and that I hold my breath.
Well, all right, let me go to the third rail subject. Do you think Nagy's the guy? Dick Butkus? What do you think?
I expected more, let me say this. I expected more. People ask me, you think they're going to fire him? And the McCaskies will not fire anybody during the year. If anything happens, him or Pace, in Chicago, it's, they want to lynch him. But I'm just disappointed in everything the Bears are doing. I get so frustrated watching them. I don't know. It's just they got to start from ground zero, but they already have ground zero with Fields. Now let's get somebody around him and in front of him to save his life.
Dick Butkus here, Pro Football Hall of Famer here on the Rich Eisen Show. What'd you think of the emphasis on taunting?
Oh, Jesus! Don't bring that up. God.
It damn, it was.
That's the difference of today's game versus eras before.
Mm-hmm.
That's bait. If watching game films and you watch a guy intercept the ball on his own 10-yard line, let's say, and he runs 90 yards, and there's not only the rest of the defensive team running to the end zone, you got guys coming off the sidelines now.
Right.
And then they're doing their gyrations and everything else. And I guess the director up there is directing the camera on them. Let's show, how I have fun. Does anybody go in the end zone and do cartwheels when they miss a tackle or drop a pass? Please don't. But that call on 59 last night, that was ridiculous.
Yeah, he was just staring at the bench, from outside, from the middle of the field. He wasn't. I don't think he was inside the hash, Dick. He wasn't.
And then when he came off, he bumps into the referee. I thought, well, maybe the referee called it on him for bumping him.
But he said he didn't. By the way, Tony Correnti said he was already pulling the flag as it looked like and I'm going to talk about this with one of the former head of NFL refs, Dean Blandino, later on, Dick, on this show. It did look like Tony kind of moved his hip into the guy as he was passing by. It was weird. The whole
right. It really did. And the guy just came up for the practice squad, so
I know.
He's thinking he's doing. And then when he runs off to the sidelines, they're chewing his ass out. Then finally, the coach came and it looked like he apologized to him, but. I would be hot too at that stage of the game. And then being offsides, lining up offsides. Now, what You get me frustrated here about this. It's ridiculous.
I'm sorry, Dick, but
isn't it?
That's what happened last
3
night.
times you can't line up right, and you cost us a game.
Dick,
Let me settle down here a second.
Okay, here we go. Here, let me reset. I'll do the professional thing to gather yourself. Dick Butkus, Pro Football Hall of Famer, here on the Rich Eisen Show. Because this is about wellness, Dick. This is about wellness. We need you well. You know what I mean? We need you well. Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.